We're back. Hey guys, we got a lot of petty shit going on, yo. There's petty shit going on everywhere. Petty shit in comedy, petty shit in the fucking, just in the world. I think that was the theme for this week, yo. Petty shit, just a bunch of petty ass bullshit going on. It's always petty shit in the Philly comedy scene. It is so much petty shit, and I mean, shit. I started when I was 31, so I always felt like I was above it. Like I always felt like
it's almost entertaining from a distance.
Yes, it is. It is. And then all right, so you're a few years into comedy. Once you get to like year 5, you're going to start being puppet master to the pettiness, bro. You're going to start fucking instigating shit. One time, you are, bro. One time, I used to start so much shit, and then one time Ben Style pulled me aside. He was like, Naim, he's like, I just realized something. I'm like, what? He was like, you're like older than us, so you just find all this shit entertaining. He was like, and you're just a shit stirrer. He was like, you just stir up shit between all of us, and then you sit back and laugh. And I was like, hell yeah, it's funny as shit, bro. He was like, yo, this is our lives. And I was like, you know what? I am wrong for doing that.
Yeah, there's some people that like stand-up comedy is the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you can't do that, dude.
You can't, yo. And some people, they start doing open mics to make friends.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, now you gotta have your own squad of motherfuckers before you come over here, dog.
And honestly, fucking stand-up comics, they're the worst fucking friends.
Yeah, yo, because nobody's really your friend.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, they're all like, it's a competition, basically. You know what I mean?
It's a complete competition.
It's like, oh, no one really is stoked when I get a show or whatever.
Because they want it.
Yeah, exactly.
They want whatever you got, your comedian friends want. And also, the currency is funny. So they're only gonna be your friend if you're funny.
Yeah.
You don't see too many unfunny motherfuckers that's popular in the open mic circuit or just in the comedy circuit. It's just not a thing. Like, if you're not moving up the ladder, ain't nobody fucking with you, bro. But I mean, also, I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. I like transactional relationships. I feel like it should be worth something. I do. I love me a transactional relationship, bro. Because listen, the only person that should love you just cause is your mom and your dad. Outside of that, don't nobody owe you just love.
Not even your girlfriend or your wife?
Fuck no. That's transactional. Because you got to treat your girlfriend nice. You got to be good to her. That's a transactional relationship,
You gotta
bro.
be nice to your parents.
No, you don't.
Are you saying that your parents will love you no matter what?
No matter what the fuck you do.
Unconditional love is
unconditional love is only from your parents.
And dogs, I think.
And dogs, yeah.
Cats,
yeah,
not cats, but dogs definitely.
No, not cats, but dogs. Because there are people that beat their dogs and their dogs still love them. True. That's fucked up. Don't do that. If you got a dog, don't beat your fucking dog, bro.
Don't beat anybody unless you
don't beat anybody. Yeah. Unless you're a woman who has an abusive husband.
Yeah, kill that man.
Yes, go learn jujitsu and then break his arms.
That's my favorite type of true crime shit, dude.
Same.
You know,
I like that.
What was that Lorena Bobbitt, she snip.
Oh yeah, she cut off his dick.
Yeah, dude. I was like, hell crazy. Yeah, dude. Cut it off, dude.
Yeah. And not only did she cut it off, she like drove down the road and threw it out the window.
That's great.
That's
dude.
Nuts, bro. Yeah. That's crazy.
You know, I would have put it on train tracks, flatten it like a penny.
Just flatten his dick. Yeah, that's crazy. That guy ended up doing porn, so she gave him a career
because he had like a freak show dick.
Yeah. He had a weird ass dick,
and people are like, I want to know what this looks like.
Hell yeah, get your dick sewn back on. It's crazy. Ew, your dick was just in the grass somewhere, then they sew it back on.
I mean, God bless. I hope it still works and everything. You know what I mean?
Just ants crawling inside your dick.
I can't wait to the point where they just give you a robot dick. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
And then it could do other stuff.
Well, the problem with that is I feel like men would treat it the same way women treated BBLs. Like, we would just start going to the doctor like, all right, cut this one off, give me the robot one.
Yeah, no, in my dream, it's so you can just have as many as you want. You put them on and off, you know. It's a USB-C port.
Yes. Right, you can charge your phone on your dick, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, see, yo,
the future doesn't have to be scary.
It doesn't. It looks kind of scary right now, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like the scary part could just be for now. I feel like we might go through a bunch of scary shit. I feel my whole life has always been shit like scary shit about to happen, or like it was the build up, and then things kind of ease out. I'm hoping that's what's happening now.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you're worried about something and then that thing happens, it's usually not as bad as the worry part. The worry part's the worst part.
Yeah, every single time is not that crazy. Like it's usually, I mean, but the way shit is, like shit is fucked up now. Shit, it was 3 mass casualty events today.
Really?
Yep. It was in the last 12 hours, I think. It was a mass shooting in Austin, mass shooting in Cincinnati, and a mass stabbing in Washington, D.C.
Jesus.
And that's crazy, bro. But you know what it is? They're trying to make us, we're conspiracy guys over here.
Yeah.
They're trying to make us be down with this Iranian war.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they're going to keep doing shit like this and be like, it was a terrorist from Iran.
Dude, 9/11/2 is coming out soon, dude.
Oh, hell
9/12.
Yep, 9/12's coming.
It's coming soon,
They're going to do something. They're going to fly a plane into something and be like, the Iranian terrorists hijacked the plane. Like, all right, bro. We don't believe, just so y'all know, we don't believe any of that shit no more. Nobody believes it.
No.
Nobody believes it. The guy that did the mass shooting in Texas, and it was in Austin. So I can't imagine what those open micers down there are about to be talking about for the next fucking 6 months.
They're going to be victims, dude, for the next 6 months. Yeah.
Bro, if you see the video, it's the dumbest shit ever.
Where is it, or what happened?
So it was some bar in Austin. Somebody started shooting. I think 14 people got hit and like 4 died or 3 died.
Huh.
Which, I mean, God bless those people.
Do you know if it was like a targeted thing or like someone got mad?
I'm not sure. Yeah. I saw the video of the guy. He's a fat black guy. And he had on a shirt that said property of Allah. So kind of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a black, I guess he's a Muslim guy.
Damn.
My kind of Muslim, a black guy like me, that's a Muslim guy. Which is crazy, bro. Don't put the target on us. Don't make people think that we're a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, bro. But yeah, it said property of Allah on his goddamn sweatshirt, which is kind of crazy to wear that and then do a terrorist attack.
You wouldn't.
It's bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, they couldn't even think of, like, having him dressed like a jihadist, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
They were just like, it's so lazy. They're like, yeah, we'll get a T-shirt off Cafe Press.
That's just property of Allah.
Property of Allah, perfect.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's just, it's so lazy. So lazy. But yeah, then he shot a bunch of people. And in the video, there's nothing worse, yo. And this is like now this has become a worst fear of mine. There's nothing worse than seeing a tragedy in a place where there's a bunch of drunk people. Because there were people that just didn't know how to react. The guys in there shooting, there are people on the ground dying, and they're just like drunk bitches stumbling to the bathroom.
Yeah,
like
slow reaction times.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's a one guy on the ground dying, and then some girl just sitting there just like, oh my God, somebody please help him. But like at this point, the cops are there, and they're like doing CPR and shit. And
is the guy dead? Did they kill him, or is he like?
I don't know if he survived.
Sure?
I don't know if the shooter survived or not. I doubt it. Most of those guys don't usually survive those things. They usually stick around, or they usually shoot themselves in the head, or the cops kill them. But yeah, there's a guy on the ground fucking dying, and the cops giving him CPR, and there's just a girl like kneeled over him crying. If I'm shot and I'm on the ground dying, listen, please do not stand over top of me screaming. Get the fuck out of here. The last thing I would have, if I'm on the ground like, oh, is this my last breath? The last thing I would hear is, oh, help him. Somebody please. Ah. No, yo, bitch, get away from me.
You got to look tough while you're dying.
Yes. I don't need you right here crying over top of me, bitch. This is distracting. I'm trying to fucking keep my blood inside my body, bitch. And you screaming and shit. Watch the fuck out. Let the cops help me. But yeah, it was just the dumbest looking scene ever. There's people crouched down on their cell phone. It was like, first of all, where this was taking place, if somebody starts shooting, who are you talking to on the phone? If you were already on the phone, hang the fuck up. What are you doing?
Yeah, I can't imagine. I guess the police, but like you imagine somebody already called the police. The police are already there.
Yes. Also, get out of like danger range.
I guess maybe if you're separated from your friends.
True, but the shots are going off right now, bro.
For sure. Yeah, run away.
Run away.
Yeah.
Duck behind some shit that bullets can't go through, or hit the exit, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'd probably be doing the dumbest shit if there was a shooting, dude. Honestly, yeah. I don't know what I would do.
See, I had very good instincts with that type of shit. When people get to shooting, I get to fucking running, bro.
Yeah, no, I'd like to think that I'd get to running or something, but like I don't know. Sometimes you don't even realize that some people are thinking it's like firecrackers and shit.
Well, yes, yes, there have been times where somebody's been shooting, and there is that split second of hold up, is that gunshots? And then when you see that it's gunshots, that's when you got to get to running, bro. Yeah. Or shit. I remember one time I was high as fuck, bro, and I was at a damn cookout, and somebody started letting off fireworks super close to me, and I didn't know that they were about to do it.
Get out of there.
And I was so high. And the fireworks, what I said, they just said, dude. I said, oh shit, I just ran down the block. Everybody like, yo, Naim, you good? And I'm like, oh yeah, I thought that was gunshots. Yeah, sometimes just run, nigga.
They would have all
fuck
been dead.
You see what I'm saying?
I would have been alive.
Better off being embarrassed than fucking dead, bro.
That's true.
You could do it. I mean, and like I said, everything's so crazy now. You don't know what the fuck going on outside. We going to war with Iran. We killed the fucking, what's this guy?
Ayatollah
Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking killed this guy immediately. Like, as soon as the war started, they killed him first.
Second day, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's fucking crazy.
You know why it is? Because all these Roomba vacuums know exactly where everyone is all the time, dude.
Yeah, that shit's scanning everything.
There's so many cameras everywhere, dude. Mm-hmm. You know how, like, 1984, the whole thing was that there was, like, cameras in the television and shit? I think that there's cameras in the television.
There is cameras in the
television. You know what I mean?
Sure. It's cameras in the television. It's cameras inside the cameras.
Double camera, yeah.
It's cameras fucking in our phones.
I was looked at this video. This guy was trying to just like control his robot vacuum with his PS4 controller, just because he thought it was neat. It would be neat. Yeah. And he found like an exploit, and he like could hack into like any robot vacuum in like a 20-mile radius.
Oh shit!
And they had video cameras and microphone feeds. And I'm like, why the fuck does a robot need a microphone?
Of course, yeah.
It's gonna hear the dust.
Yeah, because they need to know if you're planning to overthrow the United States of America, bro.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they need the fucking it's cameras and everything. You see, Apple just agreed to a settlement to pay everybody because they found out that your iPhone is listening to you
all the time.
At all times.
Yeah, no shit.
Literally at all times. Which makes sense because how does your iPhone know when you say, "Hey Siri"?
Yep.
It has to mean it's already listening to you.
Yeah, and then also like the targeted ads where you're like talking with your friends about something, and then that's all you get for the next. Up. And they're like, it's because they were listening.
Yeah, you got dumbasses that see shit like that, and they're like, "Oh, this is the fucking universe speaking to me." Like, no, bitch. They're listening to your conversation.
It's like, synchronicities.
Yeah, right.
I'm a star child.
Hell yeah, right. Like, what? I was just saying that I fucking wanted a new car. I'm just seeing ads for cars. Yeah, dummy. Of course. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm saying we in some weird ass fucking times. Fucking Jim Carrey's not Jim Carrey anymore. What the fuck's going on with that? That one made me sad. That made me so sad. I'm like, well, that means the real Jim Carrey's dead now. That's all that means. If there's a fake Jim Carrey, where's the real Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
He can't be alive. And this new Jim Carrey doesn't even look like him.
His cheeks are so weird.
Yeah, why are his cheeks like that? What happened?
I don't know. And people are like, it's plastic surgery. But I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you make yourself look like that?
Yes. Also, Jim Carrey, the last time we saw him on anything, he didn't give a fuck about anything anymore.
I don't exist. So they're all characters that I've played, including Jim Carrey, including Joel Barish, including any of those things. They're all characters. Jim Carrey was a less intentional character, right? Because I thought I was just building something that people would like, but it was a character. I played the guy that was free from concern so that people who watched me would be free from concern.
Yeah.
So why would he get plastic surgery? He didn't give a fuck about anything.
He was very acting very different than he does at other award shows. He was just like, I'm so happy to be here. This was such a beautiful night.
The last award show we saw him at, he was like, these award shows mean nothing.
Yeah.
I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
They're celebrating.
I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless. Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry, you're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now.
He's like, I'm kind of mad that I'm even here right now. Mm-hmm. And now he's like, I'm just so happy. I tried to actually learn French because I'm like, bro, no, you're not Jim Carrey. And his voice even sounds different.
Everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there receiving their awards, and I was like, I'm dead. And I made mistakes, and I was like a novice, but I felt a lot of love, and I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried.
Yeah.
His voice sounds different. I don't know who this new guy is. We need to investigate this. We need a team. You know what? That's what we got to start doing, bro. Y'all want to save the world? We need to start building our own teams. We need our own FBI, bro. We need our own CIA. That's what we got to do. We need to start fucking organizing teams. So, cause like the first case I'm on, bro, is who the fuck is this new Jim Carrey? That's my first case. That's my first case. I'm fucking. We gonna do a stakeout outside of his fucking house and watch him take his mask off. That's what we gonna do, bro. We got a lot of things to figure out. It's crazy ass times, but you know what? I love that we live in crazy ass times because crazy ass times means there's a bunch of new shit about to happen, dog. We about to fucking. Who knows what's next? Who knows what's next? All I know is that fucking shit is weird as fuck, bro.
It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it's Naim Ali. Naim Ali saves the world. Naim Ali saves the world. Naim Ali saves the world.
Yeah, yo, I saw this ex-CIA operative did an interview, and he was like, yeah, you know how we bombed Iran? He said because Israel told Donald Trump, if y'all don't bomb them, then we gonna hit them with a fucking nuclear missile, yeah. And I'm like, damn, Trump is such a bitch. Like, he's a pussy. Why don't everybody, like, just nuke Israel? What are we doing? Like, fucking clear these people off the map. They're causing every problem in the world right now.
Yeah, Israel is.
I don't get it.
It's tough. I don't understand how anyone thinks they're a good for America, even in like foreign policy. And
I don't
stuff.
get it.
Yeah,
I don't get how they're good for anything. But here's the thing: I think that we're looking at this wrong. So nuking Israel is not a possibility because
we're gonna get nuked, dude. We're gonna get nuked in this fucking studio.
Yeah, we are. So I take it back. Let's not nuke Israel. Let's not nuke Israel. Yeah, bro, we don't want that to happen to the studio. We don't need this happening to the studio. If we get nuked in the studio, everybody in Philly that's watching this right now, you're fucked too, bro. So let me stop saying shit like that. But also, Israel and the United States are one and the same, which is the conclusion that I've come to. And I think we're all being
it's been
naive.
like that for a while.
It has. And we're all being naive by thinking like, what? Why are we listening to what Israel's saying? Because we have to, bro. There is no separation. That might honestly happen somewhere soon, bro. As long as it's not here. As long as that shit right there don't happen right here, we are.
The thing is, though, if that happens somewhere, that's happening everywhere. I feel
that's the problem. Is that one person pushes the button, everybody pushes the button.
Yeah, and that's why like people, they're like, well, Iran can't have nukes, and I'm like, yeah, but you can't expect any sovereign nation to be like, all right, it's fine, I don't need nukes.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Because everybody else got them.
Because everyone else has them.
Yes, that's like if you got a gun and then you're like, yeah, but Naim, you're not allowed to have a gun. Like, but when you got one, why the fuck can't I have a gun?
No, and I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying that Iran should have nukes. I don't think anybody should have
Nobody
nukes.
should have them.
Nukes are bad, probably.
Yes, the entire world should have to disarm.
Ugh.
The entire world should have to you can't have nukes anybody. Like, because look at that. That's fucking devastating doing that to a place, bro. And I mean.
And that's fake.
Yeah, right. That's fake as hell. We did that twice.
Yep.
In the same fucking day, bruh. That's crazy as shit. Doubling down on nukes in the same day is crazy.
I don't think it was on the same day.
It wasn't?
No, I think there was a little bit of time apart.
I thought it was the same day.
I'm pretty sure.
Can we look it up? How much time?
I think it was a few days.
Because I remember hearing a story about a guy who was driving from where everyone got bombed first, and on his way back to the other place, they got bombed.
3 days.
Okay, so 3 days.
He traveled 3 days.
Okay. Yeah.
That would suck.
That would suck. Because he worked in one place and lived in the other. So whoever got bombed first, he was on his way there, they got bombed. And then he turned around and he was like, I'm just gonna go back home.
Yeah.
And then but when he got home, when he was on his way home, they got bombed there. And then he was just stuck between like
terrible luck.
Yeah, what the fuck do I do now? Is it terrible but good luck? Because like he didn't get bombed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But he lost everything.
People talk about like building like fallout shelters and like, prep shit.
Yeah.
It's like that sounds miserable, dude.
It really does. I was watching, and then also if this happens, please believe, like you said, if one place gets nuked, everybody's pushing the button. Just like China already said, if Israel nukes Iran, then China's going to nuke Israel.
And then we nuke. We have to nuke China.
Then we nuke China. Then Russia nukes us.
Or like the type of agreements that we have with these countries. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's fucked up.
It's stupid.
Yeah, and I was watching that show. It's a show called Paradise. Everybody watch Paradise. It's a great fucking show. I was watching Paradise, and that's what on Paradise there was a huge natural disaster, and like something that there was a what was it? Like a big chunk of the Arctic melted or some shit like that. No, a volcano in Arctic erupted, and it caused a worldwide tsunami. And then as the tsunami was hitting places, all these countries was like, well, we're going to be fighting for resources super hard after this. So they all just started nuking each other, which probably would happen.
Yeah.
Like we had some like world devastating thing happen. We probably would just all start just nuking each other. And then they all started nuking each other. And then they were showing how like afterwards there were like a few survivors left. Everybody thought everything was going to be okay. But then, like, the sun got blocked out by ash. Then there was, like, an ice age. Like, but then they built this underground, like, the government built, like, an underground, like, city that only, like, the most rich and influential people could live in. And that's what
I think that exists.
It definitely exists.
Yeah.
They went to it. They showed it before. I've seen videos of it. I've seen videos of that shit. There's a huge underground city. And if I'm not mistaken, it's in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
You like driving, you it looks like you're driving to the side of a mountain, and then they just go down. But yeah, that shit exists now, bro.
Yeah. What's that? There was that like movie recently about like what would happen if someone launched a nuke. Did you see that?
No.
And yeah, there was just like a plan to get certain people to a certain Air Force base. You know what I mean? And like,
what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
that's what would happen, I think.
And I think a lot of people are like, well, yeah, I want to just make the list so I can get a ticket to wherever the fuck. It's like, man, fuck that.
That's gonna be, yeah. What are you gonna be in an underground bunker for the rest of your pretty much natural life because you have to wait for nuclear winter to be over? Like, no, fuck no.
Yeah, fuck no. That's fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah, I'd rather just die.
Just disintegrate, bro. I always wanted to die in an explosion any goddamn way. I told y'all that. And I always
Blow
wanted.
me up.
When I die, I want everybody to die. So that'd be perfect for me. Drop the nuke on my damn face, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Drop that shit right on me. And then we all can go out together. That's my ideal way of going out. I want everybody to go out right when I die. And I want to be blasting into little tiny pieces.
Yeah. Eviscerated.
Yes.
Completely evaporated.
Hell yeah. That interview I saw with that CIA operative, he said that there was somebody they killed in Iraq. And he said there was a lot of women and kids in there. And I think this is when this is when Obama was president. He said Obama was catching he's getting a lot of flack because people were saying that he was killing a lot of kids with these drone attacks and women. So then with this one particular guy, Obama was like, look, don't put a warhead on the end of this missile. Just send it right through this motherfucker's body.
The assassination of Ayman al-Zawahiri, the number 2 in Al-Qaeda. You know, we shot him with a drone-launched missile, right? The missile had no warhead on it. Right? We did that on purpose because we didn't want to kill the women and children inside the apartment. He came out onto the balcony to smoke a cigarette, fired the missile at him. It went completely through his body. A missile went completely through his body, and with no warhead, there was no explosion.
Can you imagine cleaning up that mess?
And he said the guy walked onto a balcony to smoke a cigarette, and he said the missile clean through the middle of his fucking torso.
It was just like a big knife?
Yes. Yep. Hell yeah. Yep. Because he didn't want to kill anybody else in the building.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And he was like, we just sent a missile clean through his fucking body. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Can you imagine you outside on your balcony smoking a cig, you see something flying towards you? Like, what the fuck is that?
Do you see the video from the drone or from that like
that hit that apartment?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
They had the POV from the fucking apartment.
From the apartment, somebody was like filming up, looking at that shit. And it's like, that has to be scary because what do you do?
Film it, I guess.
That's all you can do is film it. Yeah. So what do you run out of? There's no time to run out.
No.
That's crazy. Israel's getting bombed heavy too.
I guess, yeah, that's what I would do in like that scenario. I just start like photographing and taking video and shit. And I'd be like, I'm the press.
Yeah, true.
Someone's got to do that.
But press gets killed now too.
Yeah, but I'd rather, I guess, get killed that way.
It's probably fun to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably a lot of fun. Just taking pictures of a war, bro. Because you're like in it, but you're not in it.
Yeah. There was that Civil War movie. Did you see that?
No, there's a Civil War about a fucking photographer during the Civil War.
It was like during it's like current Civil War, and that's like the premise.
Oh yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one.
They're like all war journalists.
Yeah, I saw that one. I like that movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like it. I like that movie.
I wanted to know more about like why the world was like at that war. You know what I mean? Like what made those events happen. But I understood why they did it that way because it was like wasn't really important.
Yeah, right. And I think they didn't want to make it seem like it was had to deal with the current situation
thing.
we're in. Yeah. They didn't want to. I mean, that's the other thing, man. Stop being fucking pussies. You fucking content creators, comedians, fucking producers. You guys are bitches, bruh. Bunch of bitches, all of you. I don't want people to know what side of the fence I'm on. I don't want people to think I'm a Democrat or Republican. I want people to think that I don't like Trump. They're like, bruh, he's fucking up. Don't like him.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
And this one's a little easy because it's about fucking kids. So that's
that's the easiest shit to not like.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bruh. But I don't think it's all doom and gloom. I think that the future is going to have some bright spots. I don't think that it's going to be all fucked up forever.
Yeah, there's still a shot.
Yeah, we still got a lot of. I was looking at some shit earlier, and it was talking about like future technology and shit. What the fuck idea was this shit?
Man, and it don't make sense. I don't mean to cause offense, but even if it seems like it's all legit, Naim's here to ask who came up with this shit.
There's a lot of new shit coming out. They figured out how to grow organs outside the body. Like they grew like kidneys, a heart. They're growing like limbs now, ears, arms, and they can take your DNA and grow your own shit again, which is beautiful. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's great future technology.
My dad was born with like an essential tremor.
Yeah,
and it's like basically the area in his brain that controls movement in his hands has like too much signal going.
Right.
So like his hands shake.
Yeah,
and it's gotten a lot worse as he got older. And he recently got a fucking brain implant, and it's in his brain, and it sends electricity to like counter his hand shaking.
What?
And now his hands like don't shake as much, and he can like drink water.
Oh, nice.
And it's like, yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
See that?
Future shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
if you have a disease, they could cure it in the future.
It might be cured. That was like a lot of times we focus too much on what's wrong with Earth, what's wrong with society. What are we doing right? We're doing a lot of things right. They cured the day America left the World Health Organization. They cured like 7 different types of cancer. Yeah,
that was so weird.
That's so fucking weird. I mean, sorry guys. I guess we were holding everything back, and we're like, no, we make too much money off of fucking cancer treatment. You can't release these cures. The day we left, they were like, yo, look, we cured 7 types of cancer, y'all.
Yeah,
you're good. And a lot of cures are like easy shit to get. They were using the venom from bumblebees to cure breast cancer.
Oh, really?
Yes. They were using dandelion root to cure, I think was it lung cancer or prostate cancer. So a lot of shit isn't even like medicine.
And it's, I think it's part of the problem is that in the U.S., healthcare is all treatment of effect or of like side effects of a condition and not the condition of itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are just like, well, we want to make you feel better, but we don't want to make you healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you stop taking the medication.
Yeah, right.
And then what's the point?
Which is why all these medications have the craziest side effects. I saw there's a medication for eczema. I have eczema. And I went to my dermatologist and she's like, well, you can take this. And I'm like, all right, well, what's like the side effects to it? And she starts reading the side effects. She's like, yeah, I don't know if you want to do it because it's like, yeah. She was like, well, it could cause like suicidal thoughts and you could like have like liver or kidney failure. And I'm like, all that shit is worse than eczema. I got dry, itchy skin.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I love depression medication and the side effects are suicide.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But I'm telling you, dog, a lot of this shit, well, first and foremost, a lot of these things, they do just want to kill us.
Yeah.
Like, I know I've ran it into the ground on every podcast I've been on, but Bill Gates and Epstein were legit talking about how to kill all the poor people. So it's like, come on, bro. A lot of shit they do just want to fucking kill us. And a lot of these medicines make billions of dollars. Yep. But if you could cure cancer with the fucking venom from a bumblebee, then come on, bro. Which, honestly, bro, I've been stung by a bee before. That shit burns so much, it does feel like it could burn cancer clean out of your body.
Naim's never had cancer. So.
Never had cancer.
So
cancer-free, bro.
I think we just proved it there, dude.
Let the bees sting you. Let them sting you right in your goddamn ass if you got prostate cancer.
I remember the first time I got stung by a bee. I took it personally, dude. I was like, what the fuck did I do to you, bee? I'm just chilling here. I have no negative thoughts towards you, and you just fucked me up for no reason.
Hell yeah. Yeah, first time I got stung by a bee, I was 10 years old. And I was at Smith Playground, which is like the biggest playground in Philly. We went there on a school trip. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I was at summer camp trip. and I was doing something and I bent my arm like this, and there was the bee got stuck right here.
Oh shit.
Yep. And then I felt this thing. I was like, and I looked down, and the bee was like, when they fucking sting you, they humping the fuck out you, and he was just humping my arm like, just humping my arm, stinging the fuck out of me. I was like, fuck! I started crying and screaming and shit. It was at the time it was the worst pain I ever had been through. The worst pain. These things hurt like a motherfucker, bruh. That shit ain't no joke. And then after you knock the bee off, his stinger's still stuck inside of you. Like, bro, you killed yourself to hurt me?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is your problem? Why the fuck would you
petty.
do that?
Speaking of petty.
Super petty.
Yeah, that's petty shit, dude.
That's the pettiest
Bees are
shit.
petty, dude.
They're so petty. Like, I want to hurt you so bad that I'm going to die after this. Like, come on, bro, don't do that.
Rip my dick off. I hate you so much.
Yeah. Like, come on, yo, don't do that to me. That's fucking crazy as hell. There's another time I got stung. The last time I got stung by a bee, I was in 12th grade, and we were playing against Overbrook High School. It was during a football game. And the bee flew into my ear hole in my helmet and stung me on my ear.
That's the worst.
Bro, I gave up a touchdown on that play. Yeah. Cause like I played a cornerback, and the receiver's flying up the field, and I'm running with him, and I just felt my ear get stung. I heard the bee, and then I felt this thing. I was like, fuck! I stopped running. I threw my helmet off. I ran to the sideline, just grabbed the bee off my ear, threw it on the ground, stepped on it. I'm screaming and shit, and then I hear the crowd go, "Ah!" And I look, and the motherfucker had scored a fucking touchdown. I'm like, man, fuck it, nigga.
Yeah.
Coach Stan yelled at me so hard. He was like, what the fuck is your problem? I said, bro, I got stung by a bee. He was like, I don't give a fuck if you got shot by a bee, nigga. I said, all right, my bad. My bad. Give him a touchdown.
Is high school?
High school.
Not that important.
Not that important. And we still won. We beat them like 36-7. That was the only touchdown they scored. Come on, bro.
That's just being nice sports, having good sportsmanship.
Yes.
You can't just destroy the team.
Yeah, let them get
destroy
one.
their soul, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Also, that's a good way to win football games. You just release bees. Just release bees onto the field.
You gotta train them. You know what it is? Keep them around the field so they're used to the scent of the players.
Yes.
And they don't attack those players.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because that I would have given up 10 more touchdowns if I got stung every play. Like, fuck it, bruh. Certain things are just way more important than football.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
Yeah, not getting stung by a bee.
Not getting stung by a bee. But yeah, yo, that shit cures cancer. Dandelion root. I'm saying the future is bright. They got CRISPR now, bruh. They got CRISPR.
What's CRISPR?
It's a gene editor. So like now you can take all the bad shit out of your genes for your kids. And they said one day you'll be able to do it with like yourself.
Take the bad genes out of yourself?
Yeah, it's like what it is it's a virus that latches on to certain parts of your DNA, and they can control it so that it rips out whatever the fuck the bad things is and replaces it with a healthy thing. So let's say you got diabetes. They can use this gene editor to go into your fucking DNA, rip the diabetes out, and replace it with a healthy gene. But they can also use it for shit like height. Like if you want your kids to be 6'4", here you go. Boom, 6'4", bro.
Damn.
Bro, it's beautiful. The scary thing is, they like this is probably the first time in humanity where we don't know what humans are going to look like in 100 years. And I love that, bro. What are we going to have, fucking wings, bro? You see what I'm saying? What are we going to be? Is it going to be just a bunch of LeBron Jameses that are as smart as Einstein?
You know what I want, dude?
What's that?
2 dicks, 1 ball.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Instead of 2 balls, 1 dick.
Fire.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a good mix. You probably have a hard time getting either dick hard. That'd probably be a problem.
They have that virus, dude. They'll fix the genes.
Yeah, true. Yeah, your 1 ball just overworks.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy though, because then it's also like at that point you're kind of throwing a wrench into
what, like natural selection,
evolution
and shit. Yeah, true. And I mean, if don't let the wrong person get their hands on it, the whole planet gonna be white people and blonde hair and blue eyes.
And that's what I'm afraid of, because it's like you always have to like look at who's funding these things.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
And most of the time, it's white people, bro.
Yeah, it's like that sounds like an Epstein thing. You know what
I
mean?
That is
it's
an
like,
Epstein thing.
I'm gonna fucking create a whole fucking race of perfect people. And that's the thing too, like
that's so
imperfection
true.
is kind of what makes us human.
It is. I mean? And also I don't like the fact like dog, get over yourself. Why racist people, get over yourself. Like how you just want everybody to look like you? Grow the fuck up. That's weird as shit. I like seeing different type of looking ladies.
Yeah.
I love seeing that.
All types of folks.
All types of folks. I like seeing, oh, look at this super ugly white guy. And then you talk to me like, but he's the funniest, most charismatic person I ever met in my fucking life. I like that type of shit, dog.
Yeah. And even just like, cause like you can be ugly in so many different ways. You can be handsome in so many different ways. You know what I mean? And then also like, you can see it in like celebrities and stuff, and they all get like plastic surgery, and they all kind of start looking like the same fucking person.
Yes,
you know
they
what I mean?
do.
So eventually, if there is like a beauty standard of what beauty is, and you can change yourself to be that, then everyone's just gonna look the same.
Everybody's gonna look the same.
And then at that point, it's like it's being average beautiful. You know what I mean?
True.
Everyone looks the fucking same.
Well, if I could do it, the only thing I would change is I would make myself 6'7".
Don't you think that's too tall? Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay.
That
That went right over my fucking head, dude. We're too old for that shit, dude.
See, that's what you gotta see. One day, Pacho, you're gonna have some fucking kids, and you're gonna be hit.
Never,
bro.
fucking never, dog.
Never.
Fucking never. Unless I become a millionaire, dude.
I feel that.
As soon as I can have $500,000 for me and then $500,000 for the kids,
Yeah, bro.
then that's when I'm good.
That's the stress. That's the
Raising
stress-free
kids
way to
is
do
so
it.
fucking expensive, dude.
It is. It's so expensive, dog.
My buddy spent $12,000 in childcare last year.
Yeah.
dude. $12,000.
It costs the same. Daycare costs the same as rent.
Fucking
I got
crazy.
I got two kids that have tuition, and then one that's in college. Luckily, my daughter that's in college has like scholarships and grants, so I don't have to pay anything. I'm just sending her like gas money so she can get back and forth to
nice.
school. Yeah, that's all she. But my son goes to private school, and my youngest daughter goes to private school. So that's like I got to split tuition with their parents. But besides that, bro, like besides how much money kids cost, it is fun.
No, I listen, I think I would be an awesome dad, and I think I could have a good time. But also, I just like, I don't know, I don't want my kid to struggle, and I don't really feel like the future looks that great.
The future does not look that great.
So I don't know, and
the future does not look that great. I mean, maybe you could move to Sweden or something.
Yeah.
Raise your kids there.
Yeah, or like even go backwards. You know what I mean? Like just fucking live on some island on a hut. You know what I mean? And fish all the time or whatever.
True.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, cause I talked to my dad, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, it's like way harder for you to raise a family than it was for me." So like, I can totally understand why, you might be a little apprehensive about having kids.
Well, yeah, I mean, cause shit, dog. But the house I grew up in, which my mom still lives there, is like a fucking $400,000-$500,000 house now. My dad bought that house for like $74,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say $2,000.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and like he bought the house in like 1978 or some shit like that, man. For $70,000. But now the housing market's all fucked up. Like even my tuition, I was going to Catholic school. My mom said my tuition every month was like $400 a month. Tuition now for like good private schools is $2,000-$3,000 a month.
Yeah,
like that's so expensive,
right?
Yeah, it's so expensive. Like if I didn't have kids, y'all would think I was rich. If I didn't have kids, I would have the craziest shit right now. But the kids do take away from. But the good thing about kids, though, you know what? My son went through a phase when he was like 4 or 5 years old where he was watching a whole lot of Peppa Pig. So he was speaking with a British accent. Like I can show you a video right now.
That's so good.
Yes. Of my son.
George.
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro. There's a video. I have a video of my son, and he's like, and I don't know what I got. That's when I first got him an iPhone. He was like 4 years old, and I got him an iPhone, and he would just be recording videos, talking to himself. And there's a video of him, and he's like, "Do you think I'm cute? Yes or no?"
That's awesome.
And then he's like, "No." Well, then I don't like you then. And it's like, bro, first of all, have more confidence in yourself. Why are you talking to yourself saying shit like this?
Dude, Peppa Pig's a little too snarky. One of my friends had to stop their kids from watching it because she was like talking back.
Yes, Peppa Pig is snarky.
Peppa Pig's kind of a bitch, dude.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
A lot of those kids shows are like that. Caillou.
Oh, fuck Caillou.
Never
dude.
let your kids watch Caillou.
Fuck Caillou.
We cut that off when my son was like 2-3 years old. I'm like, wait, nah.
It teaches them to be whiny little bitches.
Yes, exactly. It does. You gotta watch out what you let them. Which is why I think like kids our age, we were like adventurous because we was watching fucking X-Men on Saturdays and Spider-Man and shit like that. Like we was watching shit. You know what I wanted to be from the time I was as far back as I can remember. You know what I wanted to be more than anything? A fucking teenager. That's what I wanted to be. Because teenagers was the shit when we was kids.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, what? The Power Rangers are teenagers. The Ninja Turtles are teenagers. Everybody was a teenager. You watch fucking Spider-Man. Peter Parker's a fucking teenager, bro. Like, I want to be a fucking teenager. So you act like a little pussy all the fucking time. You didn't. You weren't a pussy.
Where the did I grow up? For real? Why was that just everyday stuff? No chill. If it sounds made up, nah, it's true. Naim Ali like, yo, where was you?
Everybody our age, we get so caught up on talking about back in the day shit all the time. Like, man, shit was better. Which is why they sell us shit the way they sell it too. Everything is nostalgia. Like, everything now is based on nostalgia and let's make this like it was the 90s. Let's do an early 2000s theme. And for people like us, it makes us feel comfortable. Like, even shit. Look at this logo right here. You see that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Look at that. You know why that look like that? Because that makes me feel comfortable on the inside of my chest. That's why. It's like, oh man, remember the good old days? And don't get me wrong, the good old days were good, right? But I don't think it was as good as we remember.
No.
Like, don't get me wrong, shit was fun, but people were way meaner in the 90s. People were mean as fuck. I've told this story 1,000,001 times. I'm gonna tell it one more time. When I was in first grade, Christopher Hill almost choked me till I goddamn died, nigga. You see what I'm saying? On the school bus, nigga. Nigga had me fucking up like this. He was hanging me, just choking me. Almost died. And you know what the bus driver did? The bus driver kept driving and said, hey, cut that shit out back there. And then when he eventually saw that, wait, this kid like he about to black the fuck out, he pulled the bus over and pulled Christopher Hill off me. Adults didn't give a fuck about you back then.
Yeah.
Like, they did not. We remember all the best parts and, oh man, remember going to Blockbuster and renting video games for $4 for the weekend? Yeah, bro, that was cool as fuck. That was so fucking cool. But then remember, like, teenagers would just beat you the fuck up and nothing would happen? Remember that? Remember you would be at the bus stop when you were 8 years old and a teenager would just come over and smack the shit out you in the back of your head? Like, that shit was, no, I remember one time, we was, this when I was going to Catholic school and we was on the bus leaving. So the school I went to, you could only ride the school bus from first grade to fifth grade. Once you got to sixth grade, you had to take public transportation. And we're on SEPTA, riding the bus, and this goddamn, and my homie Swizzy was playing, playing his Game Boy and shit. And a bunch of teenagers got on the bus, and they smacked him in the back of his head, right? His hat goes flying off. His hat went flying off his head. So we sitting there, and I'm like, damn, his hat was just on the floor, dog. And I looked down, I'm like, bro. I'm like, dog, don't you want? I'm like, dog, you gonna pick up your hat? And he was like, no, yo, fuck that hat. Fuck that hat. That was a $25 fitted hat.
Yeah.
And because we were scared that if he picked it up, the teenagers were gonna beat us the fuck up, we left that hat on the bus, nigga, and got off. Shit was fucked up in the 90s. You didn't know what was gonna happen. Anything could happen to you at any given time. You just had to fucking. There was no such thing as people getting canceled or. There wasn't video cameras everywhere. Don't get me wrong, I hate that we don't have any privacy. But back then, there was too much privacy. Anything could happen to you.
Yeah, people get away with shit because there wasn't cell phone cameras and shit.
Yes, it wasn't, back then, it wasn't bad to fucking bully and beat up retarded people. You could bully and beat the shit out of retarded people. We was on Wiser Ave, and we was walking into the damn, we were leaving out of the Chinese store, fuck was the name of that Chinese store? I think it was called Queens or some shit like that on Wiser Ave. No, Green Garden on Wiser Ave. And we coming out, and it was this retarded boy walking in there with his damn handler. What do you call the person that they retarded people be with?
An aide?
Aide, not a handler. Yes. Aide. Sorry. I don't know. Shit, I never worked with these people before.
It's like a fucking circus monkey. Handler.
I don't know what you call him. But yeah, so he's walking in, we're walking out, he's walking in. My mom, my mom's a Muslim lady, so she had her hijab on. And the retarded guy grabs my mom's hijab and yanks it off her head. My dad beat the fuck out this retarded guy, bro. And this was like a drooling, handicapped man. And my dad fucked him up so bad, right inside the Chinese store. And everybody was kind of like, yo, what the hell? But nobody like really stopped him. My dad beat his ass, and then he was like, and then he fixed his jacket. He's like, come on, y'all, we out of here. And then we walked out. I'm like, what the fuck? And my mom was like, John, you didn't have to do that. He was slow. You had to do that to that slow man. And my dad was like, well, I'll tell you one thing. He wasn't that goddamn crazy because he could feel pain. And I'm like, bro, what? What? What the fuck, bro? I was 5 years old. And in my head, I was like, that's wrong. He should do that. He's not that crazy because he can feel pain. Bro, I don't think that's
Crazy people don't feel pain.
I don't think it's how you measure if somebody is like mentally handicapped, whether they can feel pain or not. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, bro, that's the 90s. That's the 90s. You could do any fucking thing to anybody. There was an autistic kid when I was in 7th grade, which this ain't the 90s. It's probably was like 2000 or some shit like that. And I'm in 7th grade. And this autistic kid was in the hallway. And I remember this other kid named Carl came up and punched the fuck out of him. Dude. And then the autistic kid tried to like hit him back. But he couldn't fight. Some of these autistic people don't have the best coordination. So he got to swinging back all weird. And then Carl hit him again. Boom. And then his homie Hanif hit him. Boom, and Hanif knocked him the fuck out, and he fell the fuck out on the floor. And then Hanif ran over and grabbed his sneaker, and then he ran into the bathroom. And then he came back out the bathroom and threw the sneaker on top of him. The sneaker was wet as shit, and the goddamn dookie came out of that bitch. On top of this, he threw a dookie sneaker on his retarded, fucking knocked out kid, bro.
Oh my God.
Yes. Where were the cameras then? Huh? Where were the police? Where's the nostalgia? Y'all miss that type of shit? You miss getting knocked out and getting dookie sneakers thrown on you, bro? And as a kid, that's so confusing. I remember seeing that and thinking like, bruh, what the why did he do, how did he do that? Because in my head, I was like, how did he ran in the bathroom and came back out so fast? How'd you know what stall to go in and scoop a dookie out of?
Yeah, did he take that poop?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Was this a fucking
crazy.
preemptive attack, bro?
Turbo shit.
Right.
Did he have a little poop in a plastic bag ready to go just in case? A
You
little
see what I'm
Ziploc
saying?
poop?
Or did he shit before all this even happened? Didn't flush?
He knew.
Yes, and then ran back in there, scoop, boom, dookie on you, dog. But shit like that don't happen nowadays. Y'all, we see fights on Twitter and shit all the time. These kids still fight, but they not doing the craziest shit like that. And rarely do we see a fight of some mentally handicapped kid getting beat up because everybody knows that's wrong. You can't do certain type of things. So where's the nostalgia is good? Yes. Do I miss Pokemon? Yes. Do I miss fucking being outside playing doing tag with my friends and shit like that? Yes, I do. But there's a lot of things about that shit that I don't miss. And I think that the kids now are going to have nostalgia about now.
Oh, sure. That's how it works.
That's how it works. I saw 2 kids earlier, and they were like, they had sticks in their hand, and they were, because I was going to Starbucks, and I drove past the playground. There were 2 kids, probably maybe 8 years old, 9 years old, and they had sticks, and they were like sword fighting with the sticks, bro. And I was like, we used to do that. Kids are still doing it. Everybody's like, kids don't play outside anymore. That's not true, yo. We're just not kids. So we don't.
We're not playing around outside anymore.
Yeah, we're not playing outside anymore. What do you mean kids still play outside? So, I mean, yes. Was shit crazy fun back then? It was. The problem, though, is that adults, we control everything. Remember we were kids and you're like, I can't wait to be an adult so I can do what I want. We should make the world in a way we can do what we want. We could make this thing where we could still play tag sometimes, y'all. We could make it that way. We really could make it that way. We could. I saw. I had a show on Saturday in New Jersey, and I saw it was this black boy walking. Was he autistic? Maybe. I'm guessing he was. And he was walking. He had a big ass book bag on. He's walking, and he was like looking down and like stepping so careful. I'm like, why is he walking like that? Then I looked, and he was stepping over every crack, bro. When's the last time you did that? When the last time he was outside, he was like, I'm not stepping on any cracks. And he was doing that shit. And I'm like, you know what, man? Look at this is what I'm saying. He's fucking living, bro. Also, there has to be at least one person in history that stepped on a crack and then they fucking cell phone started ringing. They was like, hello? And then with the ambulance, like, your mom just fucking broke her back, yo. What the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying? That had to happen to somebody.
That happened once for sure.
In the history of life, there is a person who stepped on a crack and their mom's back broke. So maybe this was that guy, a grown-ass man. He's like, I'm not stepping on any more cracks for the rest of my goddamn life. But we can shape this thing into something where it's fun. Y'all want Blockbuster Video to come back? Invent it. Make it, bruh.
Yeah, I see no reason why we can't have Blockbuster again.
Is there anywhere we can rent games from now?
Just the internet.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all, there's a millionaire watching this right now. I'm sure of it.
Bring it back.
Bring back Blockbuster. I'll support you. I'll come rent games. I will rent a game every fucking week. If you do it for $4, I'll rent 2 games a week. If you make it $4, bro, I will rent 2 games every single week. I know there's inflation, and you're probably like, Naim, how am I supposed to make money if I do it for $4? Bro, that's your fucking problem, nigga. That's your problem, bro.
You figure it out.
Yeah, you figure out how to make money, rent games for $4.
That's not my job.
Yeah, don't put that on us. Just do it. Just fucking do it. But yeah, everybody's so hype about nostalgia. Yes, I do. I miss all the things. Ninja Turtles was cool. It was cool as fuck. I still watch that movie quite often now. I watch Ninja Turtles all the time. I love Power Rangers. But come on, bruh. Things are great now. You know what's so cool about being an adult now? Pussy. You can get pussy now, bruh. You weren't getting no pussy in the 90s, nigga. None of us was getting pussy in the 90s. None of us. Now we can get pussy, bruh. That's the craziest shit ever. I remember being a kid and like watching movies or like watching sitcoms, and you would see like a man and woman sleeping next to each other. And I remember being a kid thinking like, yo, he used to sleep next to titties every night, bruh. What the hell? And then I remember it dawned on me one day, like, wait, I'm gonna be able to sleep next to titties one day. That, to me, that was way cooler than fucking Ninja Turtles. That was way cooler than Ninja Turtles, dog. We can fuck bitches now. If you want, you can go drink some liquor. You can go smoke some fucking weed. You can do whatever you want now. That's cooler than fucking nostalgia. I'm down. I like that shit. Also, be careful smoking weed, yo. I know a lot of y'all been telling me I gotta chill out or fucking talking shit about weed and alcohol and shit because now I'm a sober nigga. But no, I'm not chilling out. Oh well, nigga. Oh well. Weed's not for everybody. Now, if it's for you and it helps you out, then fine, do your thing. But if you're a guy like me, where you love smoking weed, but all it was doing was fucking raising your anxiety and your depression, bruh, then stop smoking that shit. Because there's a lot of people doing it.
You'll know, too.
You'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know. And here's the thing. I'm not saying the first time you smoke weed, don't judge it off of that. Because everybody gets a little anxious that first time. Now, if you smoke weed 10 times and you're like, yo, every single time, this shit is making me fucking super anxious and super depressed. Don't smoke weed, bro. It's not for you. But you'll know. They did a study, was it the FDA? Somebody did a study, and I saw it online earlier, and it said that the rate of anxiety and depression have gone up since weed has become legal, right? And at first I was like, see, I knew it. I told you guys, weed's not good. But then I was like, there's so many variables right now.
Yeah, the world has also got substantially
the world is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Like,
you'd be crazy to not be anxious and depressed.
Yes. Like, nobody can afford a house. Your job doesn't fucking matter at all. Everybody that runs everything's a fucking pedophile. The world has gotten way shittier. The world is way shittier. So I think they need to redo that study. You got to like go back in time and do that study. You got to do that study in like 1998. Because you can't do it now. There's no, like, the world's too fucked up. But again, I'm just saying, if you're a weed guy, bro, and it's helping you out, go ahead. I know a lot of people that do some of the most creative things ever when they're high as shit, bro. Beautiful. Great for you. Some people that I know shouldn't be doing it. There's a person that's very close to me. I ain't gonna out you. I ain't gonna say it. Me, you already had this conversation. And I ain't gonna out you. But all I'm gonna say is the person that's very close to me. One of the smartest people I know. That weed is legit holding them back in life. Like, all they do is smoke weed and drink. And they're like, bro, lady, you should not be smoking. You're the smartest person ever. When you don't smoke, you're super fucking focused. But then you get high and you do dumb ass shit. Or you get high and you just watch movies all day. Come on, bro. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Speaking of, I got a confession to make.
Got secrets sitting heavy on my mind. Things I did or said or left behind. Say it loud with strong intentions. Welcome to my confession. I'm sorry, but probably not.
Yes. Confessions. So we talking about weed. This is when I knew I should have stopped smoking weed. And you gotta like listen to yourself and like look at what you're doing when you're high on these drugs and when you're drunk. Really examine what you're doing, bro. Because sometimes you do shit and you're like, no, that's just me. I'm just a weird, quirky guy. But then you're not, bro. You just high. This is how you act when you high. So when I was in high school, I would get high as shit with my friend. I would get so fucking high. And I would always try to figure out, I don't know, I think I told y'all before, we just would bring out like the damn demon in me, bruh. It would just make me like, for real, I would just get real like mischievous. Like, I gotta do something bad. Like I would smoke weed and be like, I just gotta what can I fucking do? I just gotta do something. I gotta get my hands on something. I gotta do something bad. So for a long time, what I was doing was
yeah, I don't think weed's for you, Naim.
It's not, bro. It really isn't. It really isn't. Like, you know how you got the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other? No, when I would smoke weed, the angel would turn to a devil, and I just got two devils on both shoulders. Like, come on, Naim, let's just fucking, we gotta go do something. Let's do some
When
evil
I smoke
shit.
weed, I want to go fucking chill on a rock by a stream.
See, no, not me. Well, one thing I would do, weed always made me like super paranoid for like money. Like, it always made me feel like we gotta get some money right now. Let's go get some fucking money. Let's go fucking do it, bruh. Or
was it because you were like, I need to get more weed?
Damn. No, I kind of always had weed.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was just a thing like, while we're high, let's do something.
Yeah.
And especially when I was in high school, I was so worried about like having the right clothes and the right sneakers and getting a car so that girls would like me and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was just so worried about all that shit. And dog, I used to go to Home Depot and I would steal like drill sets. Like they had like $900 drill sets and I was stealing bitches, and then I would go right to Home Depot, grab it, and walk right out. And then I would go to the pawn shop and sell them. So I would take a $900 drill set, sell that bitch for $600, bruh. Right at the goddamn pawn shop. $500 pawn shop.
That's great.
Hell yeah. And when you were in high school, like,
That's a lot of money.
that's so much money. And I remember one day I went in there, and my dumb ass, the problem was I was going to the same Home Depot all the time. So I would go in there, and then one time I went in there and I stole one. This is probably the third or fourth time this was a short-lived scam, yeah. The third or fourth time I did it, I walked out, and there was this tall black guy standing outside smoking a cigarette. And I'm walking out with the drill, and he grabbed my arm. He's like, come on, you coming in here with us. I was like, wait, what? I said, who the fuck are you? He was like, I'm security. They had undercover security at Home Depot. I didn't know. And then he walked me in the back, and I tried to pull away from him. He like, now look, he said, hey. He said, you pull away. He said, I'm going to knock you the fuck out, and I'm going to carry you back there. I'm like, what?
Oh, shit.
I'm like, bro, I'm a child. I'm like, bro, I'm 16. He's like, I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he walked me back in there. And then he was like, give me your ID. I gave him my school ID. He was typing my information inside the damn computer and shit. And then he was like, he like, how old are you? Like, I'm 16. He was like, all right. He was like, you got to call your mom, tell your mom to come here and pick you up. And I'm like, man, fuck. I'm like, I got to call my mom. He like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I called my sister. Call my older sister.
There
like,
it is. Nice.
Yep. And I pretended like, Mom, they got me at Home Depot. I stole something. And then my sister came and got me. And then when she came and got me, the security guys, they was like, all right, now look, they like, you got a lifetime ban from Home Depot. They like, you can't never come back to Home Depot ever again in your life. And I was like, all right, bet. Guess who be in Home Depot now, nigga? You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't remember me. I go to any Home Depot I want to. How you gonna be a lifetime ban,
Yeah,
nigga?
how
I
they
was
gonna
16.
They're going to check. They don't ID you when you go to Home Depot.
Yeah, no. How would you even know? How would you know that I'm the same kid that was stealing the drill sets from you in fucking 2003, nigga? Like, you wouldn't fucking know. There's no way you can fucking know that shit.
And honestly, it's kind of on them for not putting those expensive drill sets behind,
Yeah, or put a wire around them and like
yeah.
attach it to the fucking rack. Something. You can't just have a drill set out in the open where somebody can just grab it and just walk off with it. So I was doing that shit, and then the craziest thing I was doing, like me and like all the niggas from around my way, we would get high as shit, and then we would break into people's houses, dog. Like we would break right into somebody, like we would cut school, smoke weed, break into somebody's house, and we never would steal shit from nobody's house, yo. We was never stealing shit. We would literally, and I've talked about this shit before, we would just rearrange everything. We would rearrange everything in their house.
Make them feel like they're going crazy.
Yes, yo. Like we would take everything out the living room, put all that shit in the dining room. We'd go upstairs and like swap like the clothes out of one closet, put it in their kids' room closet, take the kids' clothes, put it in their closet, dog. We'd mix shit all up. We'd take like toilet paper, just throw it around everywhere. We would just do random shit in people's houses. I remember one time, my homie took like $4 or $5 and just put it underneath their pillow when we left.
Tooth fairy shit.
Yeah, yep. And he was like, yo, he's like, dog, he's like, imagine when they come home and all their shit rearranged and they find about $4 or $5 underneath their pillow. They ain't gonna know what the fuck happened, bro. I'm like, yo, that's genius shit, yo. Yeah, we were just fucking around. That's why that's when I should have known weed is not for me. Why am I doing this?
Devilish shit.
Devilish shit. Just straight chaos. I should have fucking known. Not for me, yo. And you guys out here, you need to know. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. It's some of y'all, you on your 3rd, 4th DUI, nigga. Stop drinking. Why you still drinking? You 3, 4 DUIs in, you gotta stop drinking, dog. It's not your thing. It's okay. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are. And you know what? I think that's the lesson today on Naim Ali, Save the World.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's Naim Ali. Naim Ali saves the world. Naim Ali saves the world. Naim Ali saves the world.